Do you feel now that you're retired that you might like to occupy your brain a little more than you are, but you're just a bit worried that you're too old to do it? No, 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 you're definitely not. Let's discuss that today. Stay tuned. So, let's have a chat about this today. First of all, a big welcome to all my very loyal subscribers, and a huge big welcome to my new subscribers. All of a sudden I've got so many new ones, and I'm so grateful. Please keep coming, keep liking, keep commenting. I'm just loving every moment of it. As my channel is called My Life Journey, I thought today I would share one of my life stories with you. I never finished my high school education. I had a baby at 17. I'd had another 2 by 22. I managed to get an office job doing accounting, and I was quite happy. I was just happy to have a job and to have a salary. And I got married. In fact, I got married a week after we told my parents that I was pregnant. So it was a crazy time. It was a bit of a blur, actually. You know, 1 minute we were telling them that I was pregnant, and a week later, being a Catholic family and not wanting anybody to know about it, I was in church getting married. But anyway, so let's jump forward to, I've now got 3 children. I'm working, earning a nice salary. My husband's earning a salary, not great. We're battling along, but most couples our age were anyway. Life was busy. 3 children, then eventually it was time for them all to go to school. And, well, we pushed on. In the meantime, my marriage had proven to be not as fulfilling as I had hoped it would be. But, you know, really, I got married when I was 17. I don't think I even knew what I wanted in a husband. But anyway, that was my fault. Nobody made me do that. So I started to get really interested in the big world out there, and things that were going on and things that were available to me, which obviously at 17 I hadn't even bothered about. And I discovered that the academic world, was actually closed to me without a high school education. So what was I going to do? Thought about it, made some inquiries, and I decided to go back to school. By this time I was 35. And I couldn't, of course, give up my job. We relied on my salary. So I went to night school and I did some distance learning. I worked very hard. I put my heart and soul into it. I remember my mum saying to me, "This is not a good thing that you're doing. Husbands don't like it when their wives get cleverer than they are, or think they're cleverer than they are. And you're going to ruin your marriage by doing this." Well, my marriage was sort of a bit on the rocks as it was anyway. And I kept doing it. And I studied and I wrote tests and I got good marks. And in the middle of all that, I must add, it came time for my son to write his final exams for his high school. At the same time, my husband and I split up. So the children and I, who were now teenagers, were in a little one-bedroom apartment, and my son and I were both writing our finals at the same time. I don't know sometimes how we do what we do, but I have discovered since then that I am actually the type of person who works better under pressure. And we studied together, we worked hard, we learned, studied late at night, and the time came to write our final exams. Well, he passed his and I passed mine. And I finally had my high school education. Now, this didn't make an enormous change in my life, because by then I had discovered other interests and started doing other things. But the sense of achievement I had was just beyond anything I can explain to you. It didn't benefit anybody but me. My marriage was now completely sort of coming to the end of its days. I did get a new job, but I don't think that that was very much part of me even getting a new job, because I'd already got quite a lot of experience working in the office environment where I was anyway. But the achievement that I felt was just something that couldn't be replaced. I suppose my mom was right. I did outgrow my husband. And that's the danger of young marriage. You know, you're both young, you haven't even decided what you're going to do with your lives. And sometimes one requires more out of life than the other. So I was 35 when I did that. I wasn't in my 70s like I am now. Just the point I'm making is that it's never too late. But you've got to do it for you, because I tell you, there were days when, lovely summer days, when everybody was outside at the pool having a barbecue and swimming and everything, and I was inside in my bedroom with my door closed, studying. It had to be for me. I couldn't be doing it for anybody else. But I think for some of us who are retired now, what a wonderful opportunity to do something like that. Go to night school, learn a language, if that's what you want, of course. Not all of us have the need or the want to do something like that. But if it is what you want, it's never, ever too late. And that's just a little story I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed listening to my little story today, one of the little parts of my life. I'm sure over time I'll be sharing lots more with you. For now, take care. Bye.